Tzitzit is a beautiful mitzvah. It's beautiful when done right, but how do we do it correctly? You may have seen videos on YouTube about tzitzit. However, I might be the first one to explain to you something that no one's talking about. I tend to do that sometimes. I don't mean to be unique, but sometimes I just go through the laws. I go through, to understand how to perform something the best way, and then I see, 1 second, actually no one's doing this. It's a little bit crazy. No one's doing this. What's going on here? So I'm going to expose tzitzit and how to do it right. First of all, people that aren't aware of the laws of tzitzit, it has to be done in a specific way, meaning the tassels, they need to be tied on the garment, which means that if you want to buy tassels online and clip them on to your garment, it looks good, that's not tzitzit, and that wouldn't qualify. Any garment that you wear during the day that has 4 corners requires tzitzit, and this is a positive commandment. So what you do is you have different strings, 1 blue string, the rest white, wool, and you tie them together on the 4 corners. That would be the mitzvah of tzitzit. The garment needs to be a certain length. Sometimes people, feel tzitzit is uncomfortable and they want to buy the smallest length for tzitzit. You can do that. However, you might be missing the boat because the purpose is it's supposed to be a garment. In fact, the measurements are it's supposed to be able to cover your private parts because it's supposed to be like a covering that you're wearing over your body. And that would be the minimum from your shoulders to there. But people don't understand that. They don't necessarily look at sources, so they're just looking at what everyone else does, what's sold in the stores. You're not really going to find the ideal tzitzit in the store. Now, you can, but before I explain further, if you don't know what you're buying, you can't. Now we're going to do part 2.